from getting shot with a flaming arrow to nearly dying in a two-car fireball. These are the most terrifying moments ever caught on America's Got Talent, starting with season 11 stunt lovebirds, Ryan and Amber, who stepped onto the stage hyping up what they promised would be their most dangerous performance yet.
Our other performances were crazy. Wait till they see what we have in store for them tonight.
Ryan would swallow a long metal rod with a target attached to the end, and Amber would aim to shoot a flaming arrow straight at it. The danger was so real that even Amber expressed her fear beforehand, asking Ryan to promise that he wouldn't be mad at her if something went terribly wrong.
This is probably one of the most dangerous things we've ever done.
Can you promise you won't be mad at me if I kill you?
Sure.
Ryan reassured her, but when the moment came, that promise would be put to the test. Amber pulled back the bow and released. What happened next went from thrilling to horrifying in a split second. The arrow missed the target completely. Ryan nearly became the victim of his own act when the flaming arrow struck his throat instead of the bullseye.
Is everything okay? Are you okay? He's okay!
Luckily, it looked worse than it was, and Ryan managed to walk away unharmed.
I'm okay. Allie, I just caught my shirt.
No.
She
You're
missed
not
it.
okay.
I'm okay.
And while Ryan was lucky to survive, the next contestant barely made it out alive. Meet Jonathan, a professional escape artist who was preparing for what should have been his crown achievement on America's Got Talent Extreme in 2022.
Now to the stuntman from America's Got Talent Extreme, who was injured in a horrible accident caught on camera.
The stunt seemed impossible. Jonathan would hang upside down in a straitjacket, suspended between two cars dangling 40 feet in the air. He would only have seconds to escape and drop to safety airbag below before the cars were released and crashed together. During a rehearsal, everything went horribly wrong. Viewers who saw the footage thought he was dead. Somehow he survived, but just barely. At the end, the accident left him with life-altering spinal injuries, a kidney loss, and permanent paralysis from the waist down.
It sounds very dramatic, sitting here, but I did nearly die.
Yeah.
But Jonathan wasn't the only performer who stared death right in the face of the show. In season 13, Tyson and Mary, a married aerialist duo, attempted a breathtaking trapeze routine that nearly ended in tragedy. To raise the stakes even higher, they set the entire stage on fire beneath them.
Fire! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Their routine was packed with death-defying drops and catches that had the audience gasping. But they weren't done pushing the danger to its absolute limit. For the finale, Tice hung upside down, completely blindfolded, while attempting to catch Mary midair.
No!
Come on.
Oh.
And then, disaster struck. As Mary released and flew through the air, Tice's grip failed. She slipped through his hands and fell toward the flaming stage below. Everyone feared the worst, with flames still burning beneath her and the horrific impact. It seemed impossible that anyone could survive this.
She okay?
But miraculously, Mary stood up, waving to signal that she was okay. While Mary barely survived, Ricardo and Alejandro from season 13 had the crowd holding their breath in fear. The Italian acrobat brothers stepped onto the stage confident they would deliver a flawless performance of their dangerous circus act.
Nervous of what's gonna happen tonight, but I believe in my brother that we're gonna do a great job. High five. Huh? No, I know.
But before they even began, Simon was already concerned about the risks involved.
We have had a lot of mistakes today, so how dangerous is this act?
And his gut feeling was confirmed when Alejandro, one of the duo, revealed he'd already suffered a serious injury before performing this exact same routine before.
I was performing in one show and I fell down, a small accident, and I tore my ACL.
Oh, I had the ACL surgery 6 months ago on my right knee, and tonight is my first performance since then.
Despite the warning signs, the brothers were determined to prove they could pull it off. Their routine involved high-speed flips and catches that left no room for error. The crowd was mesmerized by the death-defying stunts. Then, in a split second, everything went wrong. During one of their signature high-speed flips, Alejandro miscalculated his rotation. He lost his balance midair, colliding with Ricardo, sending them both crashing hard onto the stage. The audience gasped. The judges froze. Everyone was thinking the same thing. Had Alejandro tore his ACL again?
Did he break it again?
Luckily for him, he got away without any serious injuries, and the judges were visibly relieved.
Are you alright?
But while the Rossi brothers dared too much and almost paid for it, a member of the Seminea dance group from season 10 discovered terror in the most painful way possible. The group was real special, with their salsa dance performance that charmed the audience right from the get-go. However, it took just one routine move to turn the audition into a total disaster. The judges immediately spotted that something was terribly wrong. The injured dancer attempted to push through, but his knee gave out completely, and he collapsed to the ground in agony.
Is he okay?
I think someone got hurt.
The judges were visibly shaken, calling out in concern as the backstage drama intensified.
Actually okay?
Is he okay?
We have the medic on the way.
Oh my God.
He hurt himself.
And when the medics arrived to assess the injury, their conclusion was devastating. The damage was severe enough to require immediate admission.
Looks like he's popped his knee from down. We're gonna need to splint it, and we're gonna need to get you to the hospital, okay?
And just like that, in the blink of an eye, 1 second you're performing on stage, and the next, you're lying on a stretcher, being rushed to the hospital.
Didn't fall. I was catching her weight. My body was just singing. I don't know what happened.
But this onstage accident was nothing compared to the tragedy that nearly ended the career of one of the show's brightest stars, Leah Kyle, the quick change artist who stunned everybody in season 16.
I feel like we've never really had anyone that is as good as you. No. So I feel like you should go straight to the live shows. What do you think?
Leah was at the peak of her career, with her stars still rising, when everything almost came crashing down. Leah and her partner were involved in a serious car crash that left her with 3 fractured ribs and a punctured lung. For a performer whose act required split-second precision and physical agility, the injuries threatened to end everything she had worked for. But while Leah got lucky to survive, we can't say the same for the next contestant, Brandon, who tragically lost his life before his audition ever aired on the show. Brandon earned his spot in season 12 after getting the chance to show America what he could do.
Doctor can say.
Then a lucky chance. Yeah. But what if?
Brandon was destined for greatness, but he would never get the chance. Just weeks before his episode was set to air, Brandon was involved in a deadly car crash. He was riding in the front passenger seat when the driver, a close friend, fell asleep at the wheel and veered off the road into a tree. The driver and another friend survived, but unfortunately for Brandon, he suffered critical injuries and died the following day in the hospital. The loss sent shockwaves through the AGT family and the nation. The show, the judges, and fans everywhere mourned the devastating loss of a man whose voice had barely begun to be heard.
All new at 5:30 tonight, the Hampton Roads community is remembering a local doctor turned viral sensation for his voice.
While the loss of Brandon was truly shocking, the next contestant, Emily, was just as heartbreaking. In America's Got Talent season 19, the young bright star led her high school team, the Los Osos dance team, all the way to the quarterfinals with stunning performances. She had her whole life ahead of her, But her journey on America's Got Talent came to an end when her team was eliminated in the quarterfinals.
There's one spot left in this week's top 5, and we have 2 acts waiting. Let's find out who's staying in the competition. 5th act staying in the competition is Richard Goodall!
All this news was devastating for the team. No one could have imagined what happened thereafter, as just a few weeks later, news of Emily's death took over the internet.
I was getting ready to cry because I was like, these people just support us so much, and it's just crazy to us. We're so grateful.
Now, San Bernardino County coroner confirming she died by suicide. Emily's death is completely shaking up her community.
Emily had committed suicide. The San Bernardino coroner's office confirmed that the 17-year-old had jumped from an overpass in Rancho Cucamonga, California on September 13, 2024. It was devastating. AGT honored her memory with a touching tribute, while her death sparked a broader conversation about mental health and the pressures of performing under the spotlight.